how to overcome limitations with this particular exercise. You want to pick a blank sheet of paper, and in the middle of that, you want to write one goal. So for example, you want to find your passion. You want to find what your dream job is. You want to write that in the middle of the page, and that's it. For this purpose, you want to have just one thing at a time. Now, you want to write with this goal all the reasons why you think it's not going to work, all your vulnerabilities. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to trick your mind. Instead of trying to think positive, you're trying to reverse that and just get it all out, everything that's stopping you. So, for example, you don't know how is one reason why you won't be able to find your passion. Another reason, what if it doesn't work out? Not work out. Another reason why you probably are scared to go forward with this. Another insecurity or vulnerability or reason why you can't achieve this could be because you might think, well, you'll need to get a pay cut. To go after what you're really good at or go after something that you really love to do might stop you because you think, I have to get a pay cut. What other reasons do you think you might not get that? Well, you might feel like, am I too young? Or am I too old? Like, what's your too thing? Too experienced, too inexperienced? Whatever it is, you want to write that down. You want to get it all out of the way. What if it doesn't work out? So that, what if you waste time? And that's another vulnerability, another insecurity you might have. So the purpose is you want to take one goal and then you want to write all around the reasons why it will not work. Your insecurities, your vulnerabilities, why it can't happen. Now that you've got all the reasons, what you now want to do is you want to get a Post-it note. You want to get a Post-it note and write a belief or an action that overrides each one of these reasons why it can't work. This is why positive thinking doesn't always work, because you might say, well, what if it doesn't work? And positive thinking is like, no, it will work, no, it will work. But deep down you think, well, I know I don't feel like it's going to work. So why would I keep saying something that I don't believe? So in this case, what we're doing is with the Post-it note, we're superseding this whole reasons with an action or a belief. So for example, the passion, the dream job that you want to get, the reasons why, one of the reasons is you don't know how to get the passion or the dream job. So what action or belief can you replace with that? For example, reading. If you start to get a book, if you start to get some information on how people have done that, that will take away this fear, this insecurity, this vulnerability. That's an action step that allows you to get in control. The whole purpose of this is superseding it with reasons that put you back in control rather than have you feel vulnerable. The other reason, what if it doesn't work out? What if you know what your passion is, but what if you think, well, what if it never works out? Well, you want to go back, what is something tangible, actionable, or a belief that can override this? And you want to give time to think about that. And here I've got a Post-it note that says 90 years old. When you're 90 years old, would you be okay with this? When you're 90 years old and sitting on a rocking chair, would you regret not going for this? And that will take care of the question, what if it doesn't work out? Because if you're going to be 90 and not even have given yourself a chance, it's going to put it into perspective for you. Let's look at the next one. What if I don't want a pay cut? What if my dream job, my insecurity, the reason why it won't work out is because I'm scared I'm going to get a pay cut? Well, I don't have to quit my job straight away. What if I dedicate the weekend? What if I just start this weekend? I start 4 hours on Saturday and I just start on it. Just give myself 4 hours on one Saturday to work on it. That just takes away the fear of a pay cut. It takes the fear away of, oh my God, am I going to just lose everything I've got? And it takes the pressure off and it gives you an action step, something tangible that overrides the fear and makes this more appealing. It makes you allows your brain to get excited and get enthused about this rather than block it. The next one, what if I'm too young? What if I'm too young for the dream job? What if I need to be much older? Well, something that can supersede that, something tangible, is, well, by being young, I'm bringing a fresh perspective. By being young, I'm actually putting it from my perspective, from my own opinion of how things should be done. But if I'm feeling too old, like I don't think I've got it, well, what supersedes that? Something that's tangible is my wisdom. It's my experience. I bring with me experience to this dream job. I bring with me life. I bring with me the experiences that I've had and what I've learned. So can you see with all of these, you're just taking the insecurity, superseding it with a belief or actionable, tangible thing that you can do to replace that, rather than thinking just positive thinking. And then lastly, what if I'm wasting time? What if I don't want to do this, my dream job? What if I'm scared to go for it? Because what if I waste time? Well, once again, wasting time is once again, if I'm a 90-year-old sitting on a rocking chair thinking about my life, would I regret not going for this? And that puts it into perspective. This action, thinking that you're 90 years old, you can't go back and do this now because time has passed. And would I regret it as a 90-year-old? And that will bring it all to perspective. So this exercise is purely created so that you can override any limiting thought by putting what you want in the middle, just screaming out loud what is stopping you, why you think it's stopping you, everything out on the open, by overriding it with a belief and an actionable, tangible activity. That's when this starts to become a lot more exciting. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps a lot closer than putting these thoughts on rewind in your head. And what you're doing is taking each step, because it's all doable, it's all actionable. And then after you do this, then you put another one on top of that, then you put another one until that becomes a reality. And that is talking to your belief system and not just to your incantation, not just thinking positive and deep down you're just scared. That affects your whole outlook a lot greater because you're actually touching on the source and not the symptom. So go try this out, guys. Let me know in the comments how you go. And if you enjoyed this, please like it, please share it, and please subscribe.